So, this is actually video round 2. Already recorded one, hated it, and then redid it. So, Ben, you gotta make videos. You can't just go using excuses like, oh, I have to work, I'm not home, I'm not around anybody's computer or fucking phone, or really, I'm not even a person most of the time. So, that's not right, okay? We're making videos. Me and Chris are, okay? You jerk. Since I don't have anything to go off of from Ben's video, because he didn't make one, I'm just going to talk about what Chris talked about, and we're going to go from there. Also, as consequence for not recording anything yesterday, I would like to put in my recommendation that Ben eats a piece of paper on camera, okay, in his video. All right, lots of fiber, very little other nutritional value, and you get some bleach, okay? Good old-fashioned 90 brightness copy paper. Good stuff. I don't know if you have that lying around. I don't imagine most people do. I don't know. We have some, but whatever. Anyway, as far as Christian's video, I made a list of like my talking points, because I would not have remembered otherwise, sorry. I forget things. As far as getting a job at a gym or, anything like that, it's not really as important that you actually work out. It's just that they think you work out. Okay, you just gotta lie to them. That's how you get jobs. And that's really how you get ahead, is making important people think that you do things that you don't really do. That's also how you keep your job. Or how I do, anyway. I wouldn't get fired. They can't fire me. As far as having experience with that sort of thing, like that's that whole vicious cycle of like, oh, I don't get hired without experience, but I don't have any experience because I didn't get hired, so they just propagate each other. As far as like comings and goings, the day in the life for me, I wake up at like 3:30, or I intend to most days. Usually winds up being like 4, so I kind of shoot myself in the foot as far as like time to get ready and stuff like that. I don't eat breakfast a lot. Always get coffee though. Coffee is like the only infallible part of my mornings is some coffee, because that's important. All right, if nothing else, drink some coffee. I wake up 4 o'clock most days, go to work. Takes like 45 minutes, so I have to be in there around 6:15. Somehow there's another whole hour between when I get there and when I have to be at work. I don't know where the time goes. I should look into that, I think. And then I just do whatever kind of tasking they have. I wind up doing a lot of manual labor, and that's really terrible. And also like paperwork. Because paperwork is easy, anyone can do it. Okay, just follow the instructions. Just like doing taxes. I could work at H&R Block right now, I think. Charge people $200 to fill out a form. Kick ass at it. Also, I noticed that you said that you didn't know what day it was, or like what time it was where we are relative to you, Chris. I don't know how well you know this, but like this is like Texas on a map, and then California's just right here, alright, and then Ben lives like up here somewhere. Alright, there's only like 2 hours between then. So generally, if it's still daylight in Texas, it's still daylight here. It's actually daylight a little longer, so because y'all are getting away from the sun faster. Marcy just walked in. We saw a Deadpool movie. Deadpool's fantastic. I recommend it for everyone. I went and saw it for like my Valentine's Day thing. It's good stuff. everyone of all ages except for who it's not for, you know, because it's pretty explicit about that. Like, this is definitely rated R for a good reason. You know, and some other thoughts I had. Why is school so stressful? I don't mean to sound like the typical person, like, oh well, that's your whole job. Why is that hard? You know, I understand that it sucks. Everything sucks while you're there. It's easy to point fingers and be like, well, that's not hard at all. You know, because you're not in it. You know, everything sucks in its own special way. I think I got picked up for a new job, so that'll be interesting. I'll make progress in the future. I'm thinking I'm going to go work for like a legal department, because the Navy has their own legal, because they prosecute people whenever they do things wrong, and then like send them out to the civilian world to get prosecuted again. It's a good time. It's good for everybody. Lots of revenue. And so I think I'm gonna go work for like a legal department. I'll have to go to school for a while. And that's about all I got. You know? Ben, I want you to make a video. Okay, Chris, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, hopefully. Also, Ben, I want you to eat a piece of paper on camera. So that's just my recommendation. Chris, if you have another thought as far as what he should do in consequence, I'd love to hear it. Alright, let's make it diabolical. Alright, see y'all tomorrow.